Hi, my name is Stephanie Weeks, and I am showing you a video tutorial today on how to create a Google Drive folder, how to share that folder, how to create a Google document from a template for resumes and for cover letters, and how to share those as well. This video will cover Content Standards 11.2W1. The students will apply components of recursive writing processes for multiple purposes to form, basically for this project, to form a resume and a cover letter. 11.7W1, students will design and develop multi-modal content for a variety of purposes. So the variety of purposes that it is for: one, for the assignment for my class; two, to edit in the future to use for potential jobs. So for potential job interviews, they'll be able to use this resume and cover letter and then modify it based on wherever they apply in the future. It will also cover several ISTE standards to be engaging in positive, safe, legal, and ethical behavior when using the technology. So when using Google products, as well as the Chromebooks they will be using to create the documents on. They'll be demonstrating an understanding of and respect for the rights and obligations of using and sharing intellectual property. 2D, managing their personal data to maintain digital privacy and security, and are aware of data collection technology used to track their navigation online. They are aware that the school network does monitor everything they do online, so that kind of goes with 2C and 2D. 6A, they'll choose appropriate platforms and tools for meeting the desired objective of their creation, so they know that they'll be using Google Drive and Google Documents. 6B, they'll create original works or responsibly repurpose or remix digital resources. So they'll be creating original works from templates, so actually kind of both of these things. And they'll finally, 6D, be publishing and presenting this content. So they'll be publishing it to their peers. They'll be presenting it to me. They'll also be presenting the information in mock interviews with their peers. The intended audience is going to be me, their peers, and any future employer. And the technology tools that they'll be using are Google Drive and Google Documents. So first off, they will be logging into their Chromebooks and pulling up just the internet. Being logged into the Chromebook means they are automatically signed in to their Google account. This is what I've been calling a waffle. So they're going to click on the waffle, go to Drive, little triangle. They'll see they're in the Drive because it'll show up right here. They won't have anything here because we haven't created anything here yet. So kids, now that you're in here, we're going to go to New, Folder, and I want you to name your folder English 3 Work. Create, and then we'll see our folder pop up right here. I want you to right click on that, and I want you to share it with me. You would type in my last name. I'm just going to type in one of my contacts, so Angela Wallace. I'm not really going to share this with her because she doesn't work at the school. She doesn't work in education. She doesn't need any of this. But you would be sharing it to me. I can't type in my own name though. That doesn't work. So going to delete that, and then once you had typed in my name and it was pulled up there, you would click done. I'm going to click done for now. We're going to go ahead and click into our English 3 Work folder, create new, scroll down to Google Document, go over to this little arrow, and it's going to be from a template. So again, we are creating a resume first. Let's choose this one. The only thing I want you to do for now is change your name. So we're only changing one thing. We're highlighting that. You can type directly into it. You can see that Google saves everything immediately. You'll see that right here. All changes saved in the Drive. We're going to share that with me. You'll be able to type in my name here. Again, we'll do it with Angie Wallace. Once it's pulled up here, you would click send. All right, we're going to rename the file over here. I want you to rename every file with your last name, comma, your first name, and then a dash. And then the name of the assignment here. So just resume is good. Click down here. We know that the change was saved in Drive. I'm going to go back to, let's see, the document home. We see our document here. We are now going to go back into our Drive folder. So go back to Drive using the waffle, back into our English 3 folder, and we see our document there. Let's do it again. Over Google Document from a template. Scroll down Letters. Double click on whichever one you prefer. You will be changing all of the color in the document to black, so we're going to get rid of that green later on. But the only thing I want you to do now is to just change one thing in the document to your name. There we go, it automatically saved it. So we're going to rename our document over here. Last name, comma, first name, dash, space. Name of assignment. Let's call it cover letter. There we go. And so we have our document. All the changes were saved. We're going to go back to the Docs home. Go back to our Drive. Remember, it's the triangle. And we're back in our Drive. I'm going to go back into our folder, so English 3 work, and we see both of our documents in here. All right, and that's just the very, very beginning of our assignment. Again, we are creating a Google Drive folder, sharing the folder, creating Google Documents from templates, and sharing those as well. We covered multiple content standards and several ISTE standards as well. We use Google Drive and Google Documents. Thank you so much for listening today.